It's Cyberpunk Adventure Snatcher by Konami. I'm trying to remember what we did last week. I'm squinting my eyes. There was a robot. Hideo Kojima presents Cyberpunk Adventure Snatcher. There was a guy died, and there was snatchers. And then we went to the guy's house. I don't remember. Anyways, we're on emulator because I'm not paying some scalper like $8,000 for Snatcher. So let's just load up last week's save right here. Oh yeah, Christmas music. That Konami. It's Plato's Cavern. We called there. Hold on. I have these phone numbers written down. Or do I? I have 2 sheets of note card on my desk, and neither one of them have anything to do with this. One of them just says buy new controllers, which I did. It says no robes. Oh, that was when I was playing the smooching game. Merry Christmas, Snatcher. Alright, so, Napoleon was our, like, informant? Is that right? Oh, I gotta start trivia. Thank you. FMV, like, goofy scenes where you put the guys in black suits into the laundry chutes. Hold on. What's the game where you look around the house and it's FMV like goofy? Oh, you're thinking of Night Trap. It's also, I think, on Sega CD. Alright, anyways, so we went to the guy's house, and now we're, talking to some informant. I don't remember why. Let's look at the neon. Some of the letters are burned out on that great meal sign over there that says eat me. What's it say? Why don't you read it yourself, Gillian? Dang. Neon signs everywhere. It looks like the electronic parade at Luca Island. Show window. Year-end shopping ideas are on display. Nearby people. It's holiday season. People are moving busily here and there. See, investigate the area. There's nothing unusual. The city looks quite peaceful. There are neon signs in numerous languages. It looks like a sign factory. With all these signs, you can't see the stars. Oh, the guy who was on the phone is headed this way. Is that him?
Well, so, you're the new junker, eh?
You Napoleon?
Well, let's keep this short, okay? The Snatcher sees me here, and I'll be the next one eliminated.
I see. Send Napoleon home. Or the hell if you show me your junker ID? So you're the real thing, eh? With that little walking trash can with you, you stick out like a sore thumb anyway. Everybody's probably figured it out by now. Hey, watch it. So what do you want me for? He's asking me out of the blue like that? Something happened? Yes. Something happened to Gibson? Yes. I'm the new junker. My name's Jillian Seed. Ah, yes. Another one trying to hurry to his grave. Gibson was killed by Snatcher. Do you know anything about it? What? Gibson got killed? He said something about Snatchers being after him. Ooh. What a pain. Why don't we just arrest this guy? Oh. That right? One of these days I'll tell you why I'm called Napoleon. Notice anything unusual about Gibson lately? Who knows? I didn't hear much from him for a while. Hey, what do you think you're doing, searching me? Well, Napoleon, but he's ethnic Chinese. Okay. Send him home. Didn't even ask anything. This boy's got a screw loose. There he goes. But I did ask him everything. Let's see. Investigate. Neon signs, numerous. Careful observation of them can reveal interesting things sometimes. Off Earth, new life. Well, now I can't get him to actually do anything. I don't actually remember what our, like, goal was, so... Many people seem to be waiting for someone. Young girl over there, she's been waiting for some time now. One should not keep an attractive woman like that waiting. Nobody's showing. She probably got stood up. How unfortunate. Couldn't agree more. I think I'll go see how she's doing. Jillian, wait. You stay here. I'll be right back. Oh dear. There he goes. Oh, he's back. What happened? She gave me tissues. 3 little packs. See, passing out advertising, was she? Wait a minute. There's a video phone number printed on the back. 5566666666. It says Loveline. Five, 5566666. I hope Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life answers. Hi, I'm Rocco. What's your name, honey? John. John what? John Duberman. That's an interesting name. What is it? Fictional. What did you say? I said it's Phoenician. Oh, come on. What's your real name? It's Jillian. Oh, yeah? How did you finally get off that island? Oh, Gillian? What is his name? Pronounced Jeff. I'm just teasing you, honey. So what did you call for? Love or conversation? I'm calling for conversation. Well, come on, little buddy. You know you didn't call for a conversation. You should at least be honest with yourself. Well, I suppose you're right about that. Sure I am. If you aren't honest with yourself, you lose touch with reality. Wow, that's truly profound. By the way, what do you look like? What are you wearing? What would you say if I told you I was 5'10" with long straight blonde hair and my measurements were 38, 24, 36? Probably say something like, showing. What if I told you I was wearing a black leather teddy and thigh-high boots? If that were the case, I'd probably say gulp or something similar. If you said that, I'd probably counter with, oh, I wish you were here with me now. I'm so lonely. Or some derivation thereof. Is that right? But that wouldn't be very honest. What do you mean? You're not a beautiful, sexy blonde? No, I'm Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. Sure I am. I'm more beautiful and sexier than you can imagine. What do you mean about not being honest? I mean that I would rather perform toenail surgery on myself than be alone with you. Oh. I'm so glad we had this conversation. Sound like you needed to take a reality check. Bye now. Better luck with Marianne. Hangs up. Toenail surgery.
Destroy.
Right. Let's see. I don't know where else we needed to go. Well, he just went home. Alright. Those hot dogs? We've boarded the turbo cycle. Where would you like to go? Try Plato's Cavern. Alright, now heading to Plato's Cavern. Whoa! We've arrived at Plato's Cavern. Oh, it's that logo. I get it. It's more like a small city than one store. Everything in this area is supposed to be, or appears to be part of Plato's Cavern. Wait. Let's save. The place is crawling with rather questionable types. Logo for Plato's Cavern. Black market with billboards. They're pretty daring. Some of those unwritten understandings. People seem to be engaged in barter. Everybody who cannot get a permit is here. Apparently money is all you need to make a purchase. It is my imagination, or does that look something like the Konami logo? What? No. They're all probably under the same management. Collection of black market shops lining the streets. It's like a commune. Smells good. Since it's coming from the food vendors. Smells good, doesn't it? Get out of the road, you're blocking traffic. Come on, move it. Ooh, this is a terrible place. Metal, let's try that store over there. Wait for me. Metal Gear. We are inside Plato's Cavern. May I help you? My goodness, they really do have quite a selection. One can probably find anything here. Given the fact that most customers are keeping their faces concealed, it would appear that they don't want to be seen here. Well, it is black market. Somebody photograph them or something, they could get in trouble. Good thing I'm not concealed. Chinese, Hispanic, Mongolian, Korean, Ainu? Where's Ainu? Real meaning melting pot of races here. Cradles to graves, they sell everything here. Oh my, they have a special full face mask here. It'll take all year to try and completely investigate this place. He seems to be on his guard. He may have a concealed weapon. Perhaps we should not search him. All customers seem to be rather suspicious types. I don't think investigating them will do any good. Even high-class luxury items are available, but they are being sold at about half the price of legitimate shops. Masks were designed and crafted by the famous makeup effects artist Rick Bakery. They are formed using precision laser tools. What do you think? I bet you'd love this. You looking for somebody? Yes. Who's this guy? Well, this is the place. So's the place next door, and the one next to that. This whole area is under one management. You never forget this place once you visit. It's a big box, big toy box for adults. We got some weird stuff in here, but we don't do buffalo. It's against international law. Really? Buffalo. No, we don't handle it. You get caught selling that, and nobody will see you for a while. Not like anybody around here sells it. PC68. You sell those model PC68 personal computers here? No, not anymore. We had a few of those years ago, but they're long gone. All those weird collector guys bought them up. Buy happiness. You can't buy that with money, you know. Now paging Mr. Michael Kenyon. Please report to the customer service desk. If money can buy happiness, why do so many rich people die of drug overdoses? Fortress of consumerism. They might have bigger selection than the legitimate shops. Hold on. Let's head out. I got no leads or anything. We're looking for some sort of buffalo thing. Guess we'll go to the computer. Alright, now headed to Junker headquarters. I don't even know what to look up. Buffalo restaurant? Plato's Cabin. Voice acted scene. Going back. Is it inside or outside? Outside. Smell. Getting a little hungry. Feeling hungry. No, don't worry, man. It was authorized. I told Claude to tell me when there's interesting stuff. Ooh, food stand. There are a lot of food stands. Pizza, sushi, hamburgers, hot dogs, Neo Kobe pizza. Neo Kobe Brian pizza? What's that? It's a new type pizza where you drop your favorite pizza into a special boiling soup. That's Neo Kobe pizza? Wonder if it's any good. What do you mean? Its appearance has almost put the other food vendors out of business. What's that street vendor selling? You know. Get out of the road, you're blocking traffic. Come on, move it. Woo. Why don't we try Neo Kobe pizza? Sounds good.
All right, let's try one of these floating pizza things.
Sounds good to me.
Give us 2 regular Neo Kobe pizzas.
2 coming up. You gotta put it in the soup yourself, okay?
Okay. Here we go, Metal. Here's yours.
Let's put them in on the count of 3, okay? They get bland and soggy if they stay in too long.
No problem. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There! Very good. Now in a few seconds, they'll come floating up. When they do, pull yours out right away, okay? Don't mess it up.
I'm ready. Come on up, little fellas.
Hey, here comes one. Oh, that's mine. Come here, you.
Nice snag there, Metal. Hey, where's mine?
Oh, this is unusual.
Oh.
Aw.
I wonder what the problem is.
I want my pizza. Where's my pizza?
What's the problem? Yours not coming back up?
My pizza?
Hey, really sorry about that. Happens every now and then. You'll forgive us there, won't you now, buddy?
So,
Gillian, perhaps we should go.
my Neo Kobe pizza. It sank just like the rest of this city's gonna.
Let's get going, Gillian.
I can't believe that. I'll never waste my money on one of those stupid things again.
Dang. Dang. The robot got his pizza. Can the robot even eat pizza? It's tough eating Neo Kobe pizza. We didn't really get anything from this guy. Oh wait, that's not where I wanted. I wanted Anton Plaza. I, ah. Imagine buying a pizza and then just not getting the pizza. Alton Plaza. Oh. What was this guy's phone number?
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JT&T Neo Kobe.
Thank you, Kobe. Neo Kobe. What was his name? Napoleon? 395644. 395644. 395644. There is no answer. Really? Holiday season. No suspicious types, several rather overheated couples. Interesting. Alright, anyways, back to headquarters, I guess. Only thing I can think to do is look up Buffalo with the computer. We can't complain, Redstone is part of the black market. We got, well, we gotta be prepared for anything. Sometimes it just be like that. Welcome back, Gillian. You making any progress on your investigation? No. Do something. Oh, that's right. That informant that Gene was using might know something. What, Napoleon? Yeah, you're right, he may know. What? Y'all doing? I don't know anything else. Never told me what he was doing. Please help her out as much as you can. Do something. Try. Alright, hope you guys are ready for this music. Oh yeah, sick beat. I want to know about Buffalo. Culture science? Buffalo? How do you spell buffalo? I don't actually know how to spell buffalo. I hope this is right. Oops. Buffalo. Buffalo. Too much to drink and passed out. Okay. I'm just trying to get out of that room. Who's Jamie? Oh wait, that was our wife. 395644. 395644. I need your help. Why don't we get the password out of the way first? What? Again? Come on, you know I'm the real thing. Sorry, but there's a million ways to trick somebody over one of these video phones. Gotta play it safe, you know. The 100-day... I forgot. Echidna? 100-day... Rain. I think it was Rain. R-E-I-G-N. Alright, you pass, but we can't talk on the video phone. I'll meet you at the usual place. Now what am I going to do? I'm going back to where I just was to talk to this guy. I feel like we could have gotten more information out of him, but I also feel like because you can send him away is kind of weird. As far as I'm aware, you can't, like, soft lock the story. But I don't know that. So I don't know. I also don't know that it's a choose your own adventure thing. Let me talk to this guy, Claude, and if he doesn't help me out, then actually, like, so can you soft lock the story by getting somebody killed or abducted or whatever? Or is it pretty much straightforward? Okay. That's what I was worried about, is something happening to him. Alright, hold up. Let's save, Not seeing around, looks like they might be Napoleon. Holiday season. It's the display of lingerie. Ugh. Under that large billboard. Those are tights. Thank you, Date. From Date's Sleeping Adventure. This conversation went on for way longer than I thought it would. What would you like to receive? A new navigator. Real babe with no mouth circuits, you know? What? Is this guy the inspiration for Date? Advertisements on all buildings. Napoleon has arrived. What can I do for you this time, Junker Boy? I need some information. Well, that works out nicely. That's my line of business. Okay. Do this again. I don't want to be flashing that around in these parts. Oh. He said something about asking him before. What's with these questions about me? Informants are supposed to be mysterious types, alright? He found something big about Snatchers, but he didn't tell me what it was. Gibson, he probably found out something really important. Gibson ate buffalo somewhere just before he was killed. Any ideas? Followed his trail and used a little intuition. Do you know any places that serve buffalo? Since that probation on shooting buffalo went into effect, almost nobody will touch the stuff. Well, I may have a few ideas, but I'm not a charity, you know. Oh. Show cash. So what are you trying to learn? A man's gotta earn a living, know what I mean? How about you a little more generosity on your part? Dude. Wait. Use cash. Here, take it. Well, thank you. The only place in Neokobe that serves buffalo. Yeah, there's a masquerade club called Outer Heaven. Pretty sure they serve buffalo. Quite a famous hangout in that particular industry. Like a big masquerade party. Customers have to wear masks or whatever, or they can't get in. That makes the place pretty popular with a lot of VIPs and a lot of high places. Sorry, the only place I know that serves buffalo is Outer Heaven. Yeah, how do I get there? Location. Not doing this for fun, you know. Gonna need a little something to get me talking. Oh my god. Really got nerve, take it. As always, thanks so much. You'll be a good junker one of these days. On 17th Street in the high school district. Let me keep saying this. My information ain't cheap. You've been really helpful. Thank you. See ya. Napoleon is left. Okay, so we got the location of Outer Heaven. Very familiar sounding place. They said something about needing masks, though. Let's go to Plato's Cavern. Get us a sweet mask. We've arrived at Plato's Cavern. Where? Plato's Cavern. I want to buy the happy face one. Oh, it's you. Ask. Where'd you get that? Well, you know. Really? You know your stuff. Outer Heaven is that really hot masquerade club. These full-face masks of ours are sold under an exclusive arrangement with Outer Heaven, you know. During the masquerade time, you have to have one of our masks or you can't get in. I knew it. Buy happiness. Investigate masks. They're made from special forms of rubber and polyurethane. Did I say polyurethane? That stuff will get you high. These are limited production replicas, you know. Pass it up now and you'll never get a second chance. Probably not what it said. Those are really great too. Top class dancers. Why don't you check it out? How do I buy, Look, they have masks of Egyptian mummies and those Easter Island faces as well. They seem to be very well made. Got an eye for fine art, my friend. These are our pride and joy, our special full-face masks. Right, that's all we have left. Ooh, pick the, I can't remember what they're called. Moomba? What the? Pick the Moomba mask. Whatever. I forgot. Mambo? That one. Mua? Just a polyurethane. Well. Eye mask. Full face mask, eh? Which one will it be? They're all so good. Handmade by Rick Bakery himself, you know. No way, that's this one. I want this one. Thank you very much. One Easter Island mask coming up. Aching. Thanks, that would be $1 billion, please. Whoa, was that a lot of money or did I just get a sweet deal? Thanks again, come back soon. 10 billion gil indeed. I would like to save in slot number 1. I hate when games have like a save system or whatever that doesn't tell you like any information whatsoever about your previous save. This one it's like, oh, there's a save there. And it's like, wow, thank you. I'm just gonna save state in here. Also save in game, just in case. That matters at some point. Forever lost content. Dang. If you had said something, I would have picked the other one. It's all good, though. It's all good. Now heading to Outer Heaven. Everything in this game is a reference to some Hollywood thing. I don't know if you know this, but Hideo Kojima is the biggest, what's like the American version of like a weeb? Hideo Kojima is like whatever that is. What would be Google? Okay, Google. What's the what's it called when somebody's obsessed with Hollywood movies? Whoa. Whoa. This is Outer Heaven.
Welcome to Outer Heaven. Table for one?
Look. Barker? Wearing a Wolfman mask. It's like a movie set or something. Poster. Isabella Velvet Dance Show. Look, it's that famous actress, Isabella Velvet. Who's that a reference to? Always makes me think of Isabella from King's Quest. 2? 5? 5. Queen Isabella from King's Quest 5. whenever I see the word Isabella. Isabella Velvet, otherwise known as Marilyn Monroe of the 21st century, she's here? Wow. Can't believe we can meet her. She's almost never seen in public. It says Masquerade Hour now in progress. It's the most lively nightlife district in Neo Kobe. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's an extensive makeup job. This doesn't come off easy. Not in the same league as my mask, eh? This is a professional job. It's real. It's not a mask. 200-degree holographic poster of Isabella Velvet. I would really like to have one. Why? As during Masquerade Hour, our patrons are required to conceal themselves with mask or makeup. Cooperation is appreciated. Please consult our staff for any questions you may have. Three places are tightly packed in. It's almost difficult to tell different ones apart. You don't want to bother with those other places. They're sheer boredom compared to outer heaven. After all, we can offer things that those other places can't. You mean illegal activities? Well, some people may use that terminology, but... What? There are numerous shops selling adult merchandise on both sides of the street. Dude, what does that mean? Special notice about the rules. You found the place. Welcome to Outer Heaven. What are you talking about? Is that Morse code? I have to be careful when I say this, but our buffalo is the best in the world. It's a genuine wild thing, no genetic manipulation. That's the real Isabella. You don't get very many chances to see such a famous actress in person, you know. I don't work out here every day, you know. Staff in the club may know something. Show mask. Put that on before you go in. Use mask. Alright, let's try on the Easter Island mask. Looks great on you. Thank you. I really wanted the mask. Let's arbitrarily save here before I go in. Table for one, please. Always thinking about the mask. Whoa. That's Sparkster? And... Pinko Man? Alright, hold up. From left to right, we got Dracula and, Castlevania 2 guy. Simon? Dracula and Simone? Then we got Stinko Man from, Strong Dad. Then we got Contra guys. And then Sparkster from Rocket Knight. Now who's this? I don't know who this is. Or this. What are these guys a reference to? Blues Brothers? Oh! Goemon. I didn't know Konami did Goemon. See, in my brain, I only think of Goemon from when Working Designs did their failed project, but like... So I have no real... Like, I don't know where it came from in my brain. Anyways, who's the Blues? Did they work on the Blues Brothers? Is that what that is? Anyway, so we're inside Outer Heaven with what's her name from Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 5. That one girl, I forgot her name. She wasn't very important. Look inside. The other customers are all dressed up in various costumes. Appears to be showtime now. There's a guy over behind the counter. Appears to be the manager of the place. Everyone is dressed up as a character from a classic late 20th century video game. Which 20th century video game am I dressed up from? People who run this place must really be into old-time nostalgia. Oh my god. Mr. Ueda? I don't know who Mr. Ueda is. Contra? Okay, hold on. Sparkster, Contra, Goemon. I guess that's the guys on the left. Well, it's dressed as a character from the controversial video game Lethal Enforcers. Oh. That was quite a stir in the 1990s when two senators from the United States started a two-man crusade against video game violence. Those same two senators were later voted out of office in a humiliating landslide when their constituents decided that they wanted representatives who would do something about real violence on the streets. But yeah, I believe that game also spawned a whole generation of imitations, didn't it? Yep, that's true. A lot of companies produce inferior copies, but none match the success of the original. Yeah, Lethal Enforcers I played in the arcade. I think it was also on PlayStation 1. Some other stuff. Anyways, as a matter of fact, that game was used in the academy for training purposes. It's amazing how people can use a simple video game as an excuse for all of society's problems. It's always easier to point the finger at the other guy than it is to point it at yourself. Human nature hasn't changed at all since then, huh? Really makes you think. What about Sparkster from Rocket Knight? Hey, isn't that the guy who fought against the evil pigs from the Devotinodos Empire? Oh yeah, the rocket guy. What's his name? Spinster? Spunster? Parkster? I would like to hear more. Sparkster the Robot Knight. I love that game. I used to rent both those games all the time when I was a kid. I don't know neither one though. I played a lot of, actually Sparkster specifically. That customer with the spiky haircut is dressed as Stinko Man from Homestar Runner. You're right, boy, though that was a really great comic series, TV show. Web series? Those designers were really brilliant. The Stinko Man haircut became a real cultural icon. Japanese motorcycle gangs started to all wear their hair like that. Goemon the Mystical Ninja. Have you picked out, are you playing a Goemon game for New Year's this year? Gotta do this one? Chinese boss from Lethal Enforcers. Contra. The customer is dressed as the Contra character. Starting to sense a theme here. How about you, Gillian? Dude, Goemon DS. I didn't know there was one. Ah, I see. Yeah, me too. I guess you and I are pretty out of place among all these Konami characters, huh, Metal Gear? I wouldn't say that. As a matter of fact, I suspect that we fit in much better than you realize. What the heck are you talking about, Metal? These are all fictional video game characters. We're the only real ones in here. Hideo Kojima. Contra guy. Shouldn't mess with him too much. Castlevania. Those two are pretty suspicious looking. They appear to be dressed as characters from the famous Castlevania series of video games from the late 20th century. Yeah, wow, that really makes me back, or takes me back. I remember spending hours playing it. Didn't even take time off to sleep. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? I wasn't even born then. I must be thinking about something else. But I'm sure I remember playing it. I remember I was just so pissed because I couldn't jump off the stairs. Everyone felt that way, Gillian. It was very frustrating. According to statistical records, the teenage suicide rate increased dramatically in that year. What? Because you couldn't jump off some stairs? That is Simon Belmont, the master of evil, Dracula. Yeah, I knew it. Simone Belmont. I'm such a Konami fan. Not actually. Savor the moment, Jillian. Her dancing is really something special. I see, you weren't kidding, were you? Kinda forgot she was here. Jillian, what are you staring at? Investigate. Sparkster. Hey, what are you doing? Customer wasn't carrying anything suspicious. Investigate. Goemon. What? Hey, you turned around. Watch it. What's your problem? Customer wasn't carrying anything suspicious. I like that he turned around. Now I can tell it's actually Goemon. Mr. Oreda. Hey, what are you doing? Customer wasn't carrying anything suspicious. Contra. Watch it. What's your problem? Fortunately, we couldn't learn anything. They're carrying guns. Watch it. What's your problem? Other than that, the clientele here looks a little rough. How come there's no, I forgot what. Never mind. Call? The dancer. I'll call Isabella. Hey, Isabella, over here. Oh. Hi there, boys. I'm Isabella Velvet. Is there something I can do for you? An Easter Island statue and a robot? Whoa. The area. Now, don't you let those eyes wander with someone as gorgeous as me standing right in front of you. Oh, sorry. Not interested. Oh my god, what a knockout. And that leather outfit? What's wrong, do you find me attractive? Remind me of the lady from Golden Axe? Investigate Isabella. I'll investigate her. No, I think it's best if I handle it. I can manage by myself. What's wrong, aren't you going to investigate me? No, that's alright. What? Coward. Probably take too long to check these, you out. Such bad jokes. Ask for her phone number. Isabella, do you mind giving me your phone number? No way. Oh. How about if I could just keep asking? I'm afraid I can't tell you. Oh. Mind giving me your phone number? Let's see, I don't know who you're talking about. Do you have a picture or something? A picture? Yes, a picture. You have a photo of Gene, right? Photo of Gene at his home. Gibson's place, eh? That's right, you know, I have a new holographic movie that starts shooting next month, and I have to start studying my lines, so... What kind of men do you like? Let's see, somebody really masculine who you can depend on, you know. Kind of guy who grabs you and says, come on, baby, follow me. Wow, you must be talking about Goemon. Well-formed opinions. They hate guys who aren't flexible. Ooh, like a BC Maru from Goemon. That about rules you out, Gillian. You shut up. Do something. Cry. I don't have anything. Wait. Do I have any evidence? This chess piece. What? I really don't know. Thank you very much. You've been quite helpful. Really? Well then, if you'll excuse me. Merely a snatcher. Could be. I would like to call for Sparkster. I'll call Sparkster. Yeah, what do you want? Nope, I don't know him. Alright, Claude, should I talk to anybody here? Besides the manager, I mean characters. Isn't working. Does this appear to be able to get anything worthwhile? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna call the manager then. Call the manager over. Hello, can I help you with something? What are you from? One of them characters from Cosmic Debris. Oh. Well, you really know your stuff, don't you? I sure don't know what that is. Well, I guess. Investigate. Do you mind if I check this out? Do you mind? That's really disturbing. Seems to be built quite well. I don't know who that is. Do you have a photograph? Oh, man. I feel like we need to come back with a photograph. So I can be like, look at this photograph. You've helped quite a bit. Enjoy yourself. I didn't do anything. He's a snatcher. Everyone's a snatcher. What? Let's see. Just the cover charge. That would be 500 credits. 500? Okay, that's 500 exactly. I gotta pay 500 every time I come in here? I'm going home. This reminds me of... I almost said Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. That's not it. Zach McCracken. Zach McCracken. Gillian, take your mask off. You'll be laughed at if you wear that out here. What's wrong with that? Reverted the turbocycle. I would like to go to Gibson's house with my hot dogs. You know what that reminds me of? Trina, it's me, Gillian. Open up. Oh, Gillian, come on in. They're all snatchers. Everyone is a snatcher the whole time. Even me, I'm a snatcher. Like to take another look. Like to investigate the... like to look at the desk. Bottle, a photograph, and a chessboard on the shelf. Photo. Picture seems to be be a few years old. Jean looks rather young. Ask. Whoa. Outer Heaven. You ever heard of a place called Outer Heaven? That place that serves buffalo that I was telling you about the other day? It's the first time I've ever heard of my dad going to a place like that. Must have had some good reason. Do something. Persuade? Jean, do you mind if I borrow this picture for a few days? No, go right ahead. We should show Isabella this picture. I've stored Jean's picture. Still full, appears to be new. Now analyzing. Beep boop bob. It is a sunscreen. It's the standard type, designed to block ultraviolet rays. There's a sticker on the bottle. It's probably from the place where it was bought. It says the store with everything. Plato's Cavern. This is the sunscreen that Gibson was talking about, eh? It's okay if we take this? Go right ahead. I have stored the sunscreen.
What's wrong with Alice? Is there something out there?
A snatcher, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Katrina, you stay here.
The dog's a snatcher. This is the garden. Uh-oh. Let's save in a different slot. Bush. Look at over there is moving. Look. The bush. Look. The shadows. I'm getting some interference from the streetlights. My sensors are not at full capacity. Isn't there like, oh. The bush. Something is hiding in the thicket. Not determine what it is from here. Dogs hate navigators, please understand. Seems frightened of something. It's a bird. That's a snatcher.
What? Ah, it's just a crow.
Crow man.
Stupid bird.
Burning bush. Not seeing anything unusual. Purebred Doberman. I get the strangest feeling that this whole thing was to distract us from the girl inside. Most popular breed. Guard dogs have become more popular since the Snatcher problem started, right? Yes, until then, more cuddly breeds were popular. You saying this one isn't cuddly? Not reading any emotion. I got a bad feeling about this. This is Gibson's study. Don't worry, it was just a raven. Oh, really? Alice is our dog. Dad named her after her mom, after she died. Saw her too, right, Gillian? Isn't she cute? See? Cuddly. Everybody down, brown. I would like to go back to outer heaven. Plato's Cavern. We've arrived at outer heaven. This is outer heaven. Welcome back. Try on the mask. Thank you. Table for one. We're inside outer heaven. Here, let's save. I still don't trust whatever's going on with the dog. Let's start with the manager. Call the manager over. Can I help you with something? Oh, it's you. I don't know who that is. Do you have a photograph? I do. Is that what I actually meant to click on? Who is this? I'm afraid I don't know him. You see, nearly half of our operating hours is masquerade hours, so I wouldn't know if he was here or not. Wait. Nothing out of the ordinary. We'll be dancing here through the end of the month. Look, she's at it right now. She's been between pictures at the moment, so we had her come dance for us. She's one of the top in the business right now. We're the only club that she'll dance at, you know? Yeah, I just talked to her. My pulse rate still hasn't returned to normal. Even though that was like an hour ago. Here, try some? It's really a unique flavor. Buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo. What do you think of this? What's that? Sunscreen. Well, thanks, you've helped a bit. You did not help at all. Gonna call over the dancer. She has a name. Why do they just put dancer? Goemon is pissed. You two again. What can I do for you? Easter Island statue and a robot. Look at my photograph. This guy? I might have met him somewhere. No, I can't remember. Seems like she might be able to remember. Oh, really? Maybe if I give her some sunscreen. Don't you just hate this strong ultraviolet in the summer? She's definitely a Snatcher. Can I look at the photo again? Take a careful look, okay? Oh, that's right. This was the guy who got sick after eating buffalo. I remember him. Yeah? Do something. Well, it's just the other day. It wasn't masquerade hour, so I remember his face pretty clearly. He seemed to be waiting around for one of our regular customers. A regular? He was going out of his way to eat buffalo. Then he spat out blood. I was really grossed out. Going out of his way. Say he was waiting for someone? Well, I suppose it was more like he was following him. He left as soon as the other guy did. Weird. Haven't seen him since then. Yeah, he's dead. What do you know about that man? I don't know his name, but he was in here all the time, especially when we weren't running Masquerade Hour. It's not a Masquerade Hour, so that means you've seen his face then. Do you remember it? I think so. Alright, Metal. Let's have her come down to headquarters with us. We need to use Jordan and put together a montage. Let's put together a montage? You can't take her to headquarters. Why not? Well, it's like the manager said, she's a star actress. If the media were to find out about this, we'd never get any cooperation ever again. What are you mumbling about? It's a really delicate issue. Although inconvenient, we should take down her description and then go back to headquarters to build the montage on our own. He's in here at all different times, so he probably doesn't have a job or work regular hours. Only been here for a month, so I don't know anything about what happened before that. That man. What's his name? Happy? Who was that man in that game? Guilty Gear. Anyways, can you try to remember his distinguishing characteristics? You can keep the description in mind. Afterwards, we can use it to put together a montage. Oh god, somebody write this down. Facial shape. Ooh, Asuka. That's it. That was that man. What was the overall shape of his face? He had kind of a bony look. Bony look. Writing this down. Type of eyes. What about his eyes? He had this really piercing gaze, a rather threatening look. Type of nose. What kind of nose did he have? It was pointy like mine. How do you remember all these things? Are you a Snatcher? How about his mouth? He had thin lips, I think. Wait, I just clicked on that. Type of hair. How was he wearing his hair? It was sort of naturally flowing toward the back of this head. And he had a big widow's peak. Sounds like Dracula. I'm getting this sneaking suspicion. Definitely writing some of this down. About how old would you say he was? Looked like he was in his 30s. Oh, definitely Dracula. What'd she say? Really piercing gaze. Yeah, he literally sounds like Dracula. Change the subject. Thanks very much. You've been quite helpful. Hope you can use this information. Would you mind giving me your phone number? Oh. For the investigation. What? You should use this information to build a montage of the subject. What? Then run it through Jordan to see if there are any matches. You like building a composite photograph? Oh. They found out I'm the police.
Joint, buddy. Forget about the check. Just get out of my place now.
Dang. Got kicked out. Appears that we've been thrown out. Sorry, but we have to maintain an atmosphere in which our customers can relax, you know. Apologize. I'm sorry, I was a bit rash. Would you let me in now, please? We need to wait for things to settle down. I see. Oops. Anna told me not to let you go into the club. Yeah, I meant to go into the turbo cycle. Oops, a little mistake on my part there. Let me get this mask off. I wonder if that just, like, was random from me selecting stuff, or if me actually showing my ID triggered that. The turbo. Yeah, there's like this delay. I think we talked about it before. This game has this weird, like... There's like certain frames you can't press a button on. Showing the ID, I see. Into the headquarters. The question makes me laugh every time, because it's like, what's the name of the song? And you're just like, ah, God only knows. Nobody, only God knows. Welcome back. Going to the computer room. Bony face. Dracula composition. I am Jordan. Junker headquarters, host AI computer system. Alien Seed, welcome to Jordan. I would like to create a montage. Montage mode. Select facial parts to assemble complete likeness. Alright, let's try constructing a montage photograph of the suspect. You can use the scan database command to search for possible matches when completed. Ooh. Facial shape. Bony look. Whoa. This looks actually impossible. Because, like, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all have this bony look. Six looks more like a nose. Do you have any suggestions, hints, and tips, Claude? So I'm not here for like 6 hours guessing face sizes. Claude's got his notes out, scurrying through his note cards. can get most of them, the game will tell you which ones are wrong. Alright, well, I'll just click on that one then. Eyes. Dude, menacing eyes. 6 looks pretty menacing. So does 3. What even is 2? You wearing glasses? 6 looks pretty menacing. But not like Dracula. If I was Dracula... Oh, this one anyways. Endo from, Evangelion. She said he has a pointy nose. One is... This is really confusing. I'm with Jillian on this one. One looks really pointy. That's like the only one. Mouth. She said they had a thin mouth. Okay, what? I'm really baffled here. Me too. What are these options? Okay, like, 2 just looks too stupid to be a thin mouth. Like, it... There's no way it's 2. Alright, hold up. 2 and 5 look like joke answers. I'm not even really sure what 1 is. I guess that's like the Ibisi Mario or whatever his name is. Face. I'm going with 3, cause 3 and 4 are the only ones that look like real mouths. And 4 is the opposite of what we want, so I'm going with 3. And then she said he had hair that went... Oh, he had like Dracula hair, like 2. 4. Naturally flowing. Gotta be 2 then. Looks like Dracula. Because 4 is not like... It's like... That looks like short hair, which would not be naturally flowing. But she said he had a, whatever it's called this thing is. Crow's beak? Is that what it's called? She never said Dracula. I said Dracula. I said this description sounds like Dracula. Whatever, GBA. He looks like Dracula. Look, this guy looks like Dracula. It's Dracula. Alright. Scan database. The Alpha 1 network will be searched for possible matches. Possible match located. Dracula. Alright, we did it. First try. Alright, good work, team. I told you, she made him sound like Dracula. Good work, Gillian. 2 possible matches. Oh, god dang it. Montage photograph located. 70%. Ooh. Ivan. Air Surfer. Did we see those 2 guys in the thing? One of them had blue hair. Blue hair is an anime staple. What was I playing recently where they were talking about blue hair being a staple for something? It's probably that dating sim. On data for video. Possibility number 2. Freddy. Looks like Dracula. No company. You know, he's a taxi driver. It's gotta be Freddy. Absolutely Freddy. Montage has been printed. Yeah, we're in business. Simple 2-dimensional rendering of Jordan's 3-dimensional data, but it should prove useful anyway. Well, we've got their addresses. Shall we pay these gentlemen a visit? One of these men is no doubt the Snatcher who killed Jean. Yeah, the one that looks like Dracula. We've almost got him now. He was in the club. I saw him. Let's go investigate the suspects. Alright, easy. Just do whatever she told me. Bony face. Eye. Balls. Slender mouth. Pointy nose. But you had a lot of trouble with the face. I have no idea. There was like, it was like 4 of them that could have been the face. It was like every single one of them had like a bony face. I got lucky. Alright, where are we going? These guys' houses. Ah. Just keep trial and error. Let's see. Alright, let's save here, even though this is a terrible spot to save. Go back to the plaza. Dude, I'm convinced it's Freddy. It's gotta be Freddy. The guy looks like Dracula. Second in command to the Dragon Queen. That one I definitely don't know. I mean, the Dragon Queen is Alex Straza, but second in command? Oh. I know who it is, because it's, yeah, Warcraft 2. Arrived at Freddie Nelson's apartment. I could, so, like, in the Warcraft lore, her, like, actual, is Coral Straza. But in Warcraft 2, what it's referring to is Deathwing. See, this is Freddie Nelson's building. According to the data, he lives on the 2nd floor, apartment 202. An atmosphere's building, no doubt popular with men. What? Why? Used to be a tube liner station around this area. That's probably a throwback to that. Sewer system is apparently incomplete. Steam is billowing up from underground pipes. Whoa. So that means there are underground passages around here. Remnant from before the automatic traffic system was completed. Now it's being used for advertising. Old subway system, known as the tube liner, used to run directly underneath this area. No doubt why work on the sewers was delayed. Sewers, you say? Good at your job? Me too. Mine is identifying faces. Building is sided with imitation bricks. It's built so that one can reach the 2nd floor from outside. There are turbo cycles and pedestrians moving everywhere. Would Snatchers actually live in an area like this where they would be seen? Yeah. Weird errors in a condo. What? Snatchers and crime prevention cameras are buried here. Okay. Here's a good place to actually save, not where I saved before. This is apartment 202. 2nd floor, right? Let's head up. This is it, apartment 202. Go out front. Go out front. Says 202, Freddie and Lisa Nelson. Nowhere is a peephole. No mistake, this is definitely Nielsen's apartment. Door's locked. Alright, I'll knock. There's no answer. Maybe no one's home. I wonder if somebody's in there. They could be sleeping, or naked, or sleeping. Hey, and they're open up. I'm a junker. I've got a few questions to ask you. There's no answer, is there? No answer. What I'm thinking. Way back in the day, when I was really young, if I called somebody and they didn't answer, I would literally just keep calling until they answered. No one is home, not picking any motion at all. Let's come back later. They won't let me do this out of order. I would seriously just keep calling over and over again, some people for like an hour. Where are we going? Ivan's. Let me steer using my hot dogs. Get us to Ivan's house. Arrived at Ivan Rodriguez's apartment. According to Data and Jordan, this should be his neighborhood. This place is a real slum. District data reveals networks haven't been installed in this area. As such, there is virtually no data in the area in the Alpha 1 network. This region is almost completely isolated. Suspicious. I wonder if anybody actually living in this area. No sign that there has been any maintenance work in some time. Been completely neglected. It's Southern Filthy. There are a few freemen here. Freemen? What are they? The focal points of the Neo-Kobe North-South problem. Actual lifestyle is not unlike that of the homeless. See their gathered around a fire. How are they different from the homeless? Like the less fortunate, these people have chosen to live like this, often leaving good jobs to do so. It appears to be a form of rebellion towards the over-control of information by central authorities. They're one of Neo-Kobe's biggest problems. Maybe they know something. Why don't we ask them? They appear to be burning something in an empty barrel. Well, it gets pretty cold at night this time of year. You're safe. The construction is still sound. Here is an officially recognized slum. It's outside of the Municipal Data Administration District. They don't appear to have any problem with illegal parking, more like illegal abandonment. Many people apparently still live in there, and most seem reluctant to move on. What, you actually want me to investigate him? That's right. Please, Gillian, be reasonable. Be careful, hazardous smoke is also being emitted by the fire. That's because they probably burn anything they find around here. These abandoned cars are probably next. Or it could be a person. A Snatcher. Hey, you guys. What? I need to talk to you. Yeah? Did you tell me anything you know about a man named Ivan Rodriguez? Is anybody named that around here? You lie to me and you'll live to regret it. Now, calm yourself. I'm trying to remember. Bring these people cash is an invitation to danger. Oh. Well, can you recall anything? Not yet. Who's that? You heard anything about Snatchers in this area? Snatchers? Don't be stupid. Even if there were any around here, you think they'd come after us? There's nobody around here worth going after. How long have you been living around here? Used to be part of the development team that put together the Alpha 1 network. So you're a programmer, huh? What happened? One day I took a peek at some secret data in Alpha 1. That's impossible. Security on the system is possible for me. Anyway, I saw enough garbage and scum on people in this society that file to last me a lifetime. People, they can sink pretty low, you know. You may be right. Why don't you become free too? Join us here. Ever get sick of it all? Just drop by. Got to get my pass back before I can become free. Alpha 1 has data on development team in there. Take a look at it when you get a chance. You call anything? Not yet. Check it out real careful. Ah, this reeks. What do you think you're doing? There's nothing suspicious here, just filth and grime. And the kind of tough grease that no ordinary household cleanser can touch. That's why new Melt It with hydrochloric action can handle all the heavy jobs. Gillian, your stupid attempts at humor are more irritating than funny. True. Search for Ivan. Where we even begin to look for him around here? Yes. Don't you have anything to eat? I have this photograph. You know this man? That's that idiot Ivan. Yeah, that's the fool himself. Where does Ivan live? He's in apartment 301 of this building. That's the kid with that weird board thing, right? You mean the guy who's into Sky, don't you? I hear he's always surfing. Oh, that guy, huh? Not sure I understand what you're talking about. Surfing the internet. Seems to have come into some money lately. Never been able to figure him out. Alright, let's head for apartment 301. Third floor, eh? Well, he won't be able to escape out the window. Or will he? We're at the door to apartment 301. Let's go ahead, throw a save down right here. This is apartment 301, Ivan Rodriguez. Full style door with a small people viewer installed. There's an electric meter, appears to be for this apartment. An old style electric meter. The amount of electricity used is displayed visually by a counter and wheel mechanism. Electric meter. Since we are outside of any municipal data administration district, it would appear that the electrical company has to bill individual users manually. Door plate for apartment 301. It's handwritten but accurate. It's definitely Ivan's apartment. Okay, why don't we try knocking? Door's locked. Wait a minute. Electricity is being used. I read motion. Somebody is in the apartment. Yeah? Definitely someone in there. Yeah? I'll knock on the door. There is no answer. That's funny. Knock on the door. Who's there? Talk. Ivan Rodriguez. I'm a junker. Open up. Got a few questions to ask you. What do you want? First, you open this door. Alright, just relax. Are you prepared, Jillian? It isn't insectors you're up against this time. Yeah, I know. Don't want any more of these nanomachine injections either. Sorry it took so long. He's got a gun! Jillian, watch out! I'm dying. Oh, what? My graphics.
Did I kill him?
He has only lost consciousness. Excellent shot, Gillian, hitting him in the hand like that.
That's not exactly how I planned it.
He looks just like the montage, but he has quite a suntan. He's a surfer. What's wrong with his face? Not a snatcher. Not a scanning warrant. I cannot perform a full analysis, but a visual inspection reveals no cancerous skin lesions despite his deep tan. Hey, what did you come out shooting for? I got hit 4 times back there, you know. Not the wrong guy, I swear. It was really dark. I don't see anything suspicious, though. It was quite filthy. Wait, there's some trophies over here. Cheap ray gun purchased on the black market. There's runner-up. Obey Air Surfing Championships. I get it, he's an air surfer. Appears to be a real trophy. Saturday Night RG-11. It's a toy gun that has been modified to fire real shells. Very low-grade weapon. Struck a good luck, wasn't it, Gillian? I took 4 hits, but with a gun like this, I'm dead. Great deal of waste packed into an old model electric suction type cleaning device. Apparently he isn't too concerned about cleanliness. What is on the wall? You're a Snatcher, aren't you? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Seems to be behaving strangely. Don't let your guard down. Come on, reveal yourself, Snatcher. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Stop it, man. Garbage. Aged organic materials and typical secretory organisms are all I read. There's no evidence in his garbage that he is a Snatcher.
All right, buddy, time to wake up.
Whoa.
Whoa, man, don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Gillian, while your earlier shot is justifiable as self-defense, killing this suspect would violate Section 5, Article 2.
Well, there was
of the
no,
Joker
like, graphic
bylaws.
for
You
shooting
must first
back,
have concrete
TVA.
evidence that he is a Snatcher.
And when I did start moving the digital pad
We
around,
should
it,
search his
it like
bathroom.
glitched
We may
out.
find sunscreen there.
Good point.
Okay, let's move into the bathroom.
This is Ivan's bathroom. Smell. What a horrible smell. Based on your reaction, I would say that there is no Ice 9 here either. My goodness, this place is just as disgusting as the living room. Men really live like this? That was filled with dirty water. Ew. Leave all efforts at personal hygiene in this bathroom would be fruitless. Wait, there's a bottle here. Maybe it is sunscreen. I mean, if he's got a suntan and he's wearing sunscreen, he's probably trying to just do what regular people do. There's no label. The bottle differs significantly from the one at Gene's house. An airboard. Its design reflects the latest aerodynamic technologies. The floor is absolutely filthy. Looks more like the floor of a castle barn than of a bathroom. Can you believe people really live like this? Y'all better have clean apartments. I'm looking at all of you. In the chat room. I'm looking directly at the chat box. Y'all better have clean apartments. Here's completely unwashed, soiled with a striped pattern. I'm looking right at you. Metal, analyze the contents of this for me, will you? No sunscreen, suntan oil. Shows no signs of having been used recently. Sunscreen and suntan oil are like day and night. So it's a fake tan. What's so funny? Just check it out for me. There's a crack on the bottom of the board. Something seems to be jutting out. It's a plastic bag. Here's There's some kind of inner chamber in the board. Numerous organic residue and organisms in the water, residue here. There's no evidence that he is a Snatcher here. Very expensive, high-quality piece of equipment. Seems out of place in this room. Well, this board is probably his whole life. You ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind? There's some kind of powder in that. Smell. There's no pollen in the room that would indicate the pressure of a Snatcher. I've clicked on like everything. Really a mess. Find to enhance. Some kind of powder in it. Oh my, what's this? What, did you find a snake scale or something? It's filth. I'll be having nightmares about it. Standard commercial suntan oil. The label? I thought it said there was no label. These are illegal drugs. That's not what I'm here for. Not only that, it looks like Liquid Sky, that powerful stimulant that is killing a lot of its addicts.
So that about explains everything, doesn't it?
Yes, it appears that Ivan was simply trying to conceal the fact that he is a drug user.
An air surfer, huh? Plenty of suntan oil. Out there soaking up lots of ultraviolet rays.
And tanned quite brown by those rays as well.
But he doesn't have so much as a pimple. Not what I'd call your typical artificial skin user.
Ivan is apparently not a Snatcher.
All right, buddy, get up.
Hey, I only do Liquid Sky, dude. Just once in a while. I swear. I don't touch anything else. Don't hurt me, man. Come on. Call me an ambulance, will ya?
I'm no cop. I'm a junker. I couldn't care less if you're a buyer, a pusher, or what. What I want to know is if you're a Snatcher or human.
Gillian, Ivan's skin is healthy. There is no way he could be a Snatcher and tan like that without developing melanoma. However, HQ has just transmitted us a scanning warrant. Therefore, under the provisions of Section 18 of the Civil Code, Snatchers, and the Protection of Citizens' Rights, I will hereby commence a full bioscan of Ivan. Analysis complete. Ivan Rodriguez is a completely normal Homo sapien.
I keep telling you, dude. I ain't no Snatcher or whatever. Now, would you please get me a doctor?
Why don't you just put some of your drugs on it?
Hey, I wasn't doing anything wrong, man.
The friendly boys from narcotics will be here any time now. Save your breath for them.
Come on, dude, I ain't done nothing. I'm just into air surfing. I just wanted to win the competition, man. I needed some money for that, okay? Hey, it's just drugs, man.
Well, Ivan Rodriguez sure wasn't our man.
Too bad for him that he happened to look like the Snatcher we're after. That leaves Freddie Nielsen.
So they went. It seems like they wouldn't let me do these out of order. I'm going back. We've arrived at the Neapolitan. Tank Man. It's a good name. This is where the suspect, Freddie Nielsen, lives. Well, this is our last suspect. Will he be the one we're looking for? I always see, like, Tank Man in World of Warcraft, and it's always like a holy paladin. We're at the apartment. Don't forget what happened at Ivan's. Be very careful, Gillian. Look. Nice. There's no answer. Maybe no one's home. Junker opened the door. There's no answer. I read motion. Someone is inside. Open up. I'm a junker. I got a few questions. No answer. What if he's really not home? Someone's in there. I definitely pick up motion. A junker. I mentioned like some sort of IC card or whatever it was. IC chip. No answer. Who is it? Just had to knock like 30 times. I heard a voice. Junker, open the door. Huh? Open up.
A junker? All right, just a minute.
Gillian, please use extreme caution.
Huh? A woman?
Junker agency. Is this the home of Freddie Nielsen? Yes, it is. And you are? I'm his wife. Exactly what can I do for you? Pretty good looking. Well, investigator, you have a good taste in women. True. Girls with short green hair, definitely my thing. Like Gumi from Folkloid. Rather nice room, well kept and tidy. What's this? There's some kind of map on the wall. Map just doesn't seem to go with the rest of the interior, does it? Have I seen this map somewhere? The old 2D printed map. We saw this. Is that where the thing was? That's not Neo Kobe, is it? A map from Somnium Files. My apologies, but I'm afraid I need to investigate you, ma'am. I'll handle it. I always say that when we're questioning women. What the? Just where do you think you're touching? See anything unusual? Map of the city of Moscow. Moscow, huh? That place has been a little more than a ghost town since the catastrophe. Yes, but this map was no doubt produced before the catastrophe. What do you want with us, investigator? Alright, I believe you. Matter of fact, we are investigating your husband on a suspicion that he may be a snatcher. Freddy? Freddy a snatcher? That's ridiculous. Can't believe that. What, my husband a snatcher? Where did you get a story like that? I have a montage photo I'd like you to look at. Can I take a look at that? Gibson's photo. That's my husband. I can't believe my husband is a snatcher. There must be some mistake. What about Gibson's photo? Ooh, what's that? That's a person. These questions are rather annoying. That is bad toothache since this morning, you know. Montage photo was produced using a computer from a testimony a witness at a nightclub. Well, it does look like my husband, so... Sneeze. Have you experienced any sneezing lately? Wait a minute. The guy at the entrance to the club was sneezing. Which means that there was a snatcher around. It's the girl, it's the, dancer. Have you experienced any sneezing lately, even though you don't have a cold? Sneezing? I haven't had a cold yet this year. Gibson, who's that? What do you need to tell us about your husband? He's out right now. I'm not sure what time he'll be back. Ever been to Outer Heaven? Who's that? Have you ever heard of that your husband has been there? I don't know. Is that some kind of dirty nightclub? Ooh. What's this map? I don't really know. My husband bought it and stuck it there about 4 months ago. In very good health. What does that have to do with anything? I don't really know. Notice anything strange about your husband lately? Well, now that you mention it, lately he hasn't been in the mood to, well, you know. Could you be more specific? You see, he drives a man taxi. Lately he's been taking walks at night without going to work. Walks at night? Uh-oh. 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 Interior design points to someone with good taste. That look on your face. You don't believe me, do you? What? No, the place cleaned up. Don't making a mess in here. You notice any changes in your husband's body or health lately? No, his appetite's as big as ever. No, nothing. What about his skin? Anything odd? Skin? Well, I haven't seen much of it lately, but I'm sure it's fine. Husband is a taxi driver, right? Is it one of those underground cabs, the black taxi? Trying to frighten me? So it is a black taxi, right? Yes, he drives a black taxi, but so what? They are probably been legalized in April, right? So what's the problem? So what we're worried about, ma'am. If husband is a black taxi driver, then there are no records of his working hours, right? In other words, the only way to establish an alibi for him is to use by the testimony of others. Actually, no strange lately, but a snatcher? On Thursday around 8 p.m., was your husband at home or working? Thursday. Well, that's right. That was one of his days off. He was home. He was watching the launch of the first colonial expedition to Mars, the Beagle Jerusalem, on TV. Are you sure about that? Guess for that evening I went over to a friend's house. I wasn't with him all night. My friend's brother is the pilot of the Beagle, you know. House's testimony can't be used to establish an alibi, can it? Can it? Have anything for toothache? Some problem with that? I just want to know if he had any. You have some of this sunscreen lying around? Could just be a coincidence, of course. True. He was sick last year, but he's been strong as a horse lately. Scratching my chin. Nothing besides the map. And attached with tape. Okay. Map is marked with one spot. It says Kremlin. If you want to scan me, you'll have to show me a scanning warrant. One of those junkers can't stand civilians. I know the law.
This isn't enough to prove that our Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher.
True. Without more evidence, we cannot get a scanning warrant.
We'd like to take a look in your bathroom, if you don't mind.
Oh, you need to use the bathroom?
No, we'd like to investigate your bathroom.
Really? Whatever. Please, go right ahead.
Whatever. Should have told her we were using the bathroom. This is Freddy's bathroom. Go right ahead. Check anything you want. I'll be out here. Very attractive bathroom. And sparkling clean. Everyone's a snatcher. Back to bathtub. It's always back to the bathtub with these people. It's filled with water. There's something funny about this bathtub. Some kind of bath crystals or soap in the water. It's an unusual color. Something funny about this bathtub. Look, you can see your reflection in the mirror. Geez, I've always been such a handsome devil. Thank you, Johnny Bravo. There are no more bottles on the shelf. As usual, homes with women living in them always have nice bathrooms. Very attractive system bath unit. Here we go. Mirrors electrical wires within it, which heat up and prevent fogging. No secret compartments on the mirror or in the cabinet. There's no faucet. This is an unusual bathtub. Rather odd for a system bathtub, isn't it? Just dump water in there with a bucket. Detect no residue on the surface of the tub. It has been cleaned very well. Maybe it's being cleaned right now. The compartment on the back of the mirror doesn't exist. It all seems to be completely ordinary. Wait a minute. Haven't we seen that bottle someplace before? It all seemed... What's this? That's the same container as the one we found at Jean's. Sunscreen 2? Sunscreen that the Snatcher's using if Gibson's theory is right. You're scared of... Sunscreen? It's worth everything. Oh, season 2? It's not too bad. I already read the manga, so I don't know. I can't really make any comments. Alright, now I will analyze the contents of the bottle. Beep boop boop bop doo boop. There's no mistake, this is sunscreen! Sunscreen in the middle of the winter, eh? And it looks like it's been used recently, too.
There's no mistake. Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher. Gillian, with this much evidence, there will be no difficulty getting a scanning warrant.
We've got you now, Snatcher scum.
So, you figured it out, huh?
What?
Who's that?
Know all about us, do you, junker?
Dang. What happened to your face? Randomly.
That wound.
Jean did that to her.
Die,
Never trust
junker!
cute girl with green short hair. Oh god. I can't, shoot? Oh, there we go. I forgot you have to, like, load. I'm dead. I'm super dead. Yeah, that scream sound effect.
Jeez, those things don't go down easy. So,
Neither do I.
This is a Snatcher, huh?
I certainly hope it's dead.
Appears to be dead. Damn, those things are as tough as heck. This is you when you get out of bed in the morning. Understandable. Appears to be dead. Functions appear to have been completely terminated. So that skin tissue we found under Gibson's nails came from this woman, huh?
So it was Lisa and Freddy who killed Jean.
Freddy, that's right. So where's he?
We can contact the junk collection team later. Let's get out of this apartment for now.
Wait, but we need to bring the body with us? Before it gets taken?
We're outside now.
What the? A light just came on. There's not supposed to be anybody in there.
Perhaps Freddy has returned.
There's only one entrance, and we're standing right next to it. How did he get in there?
Shall we investigate?
Apartment 202. Abba down. Let's save here. Possible exits. Appears to be the only way in or out of the apartment. Door is locked. That's funny, I could have sworn it wasn't locked. Odd, isn't it? Open up in there. Oh yeah, she kept saying she had a toothache. This isn't working. Okay, electronic lock. I can open this without too much difficulty. Free motion, someone is in there. Gonna get shot. I don't think they open if you knock, Gillian.
Metal, open it.
Okay, now establishing Alpha 1 link. Link made. Executing search for lock code of apartment 202.
Hurry it up.
Just a bit longer. I'm in Alpha 1's maintenance records for the MR district. Lock code found. Now opening the door.
Good work.
We're in the living room. Don't hear anything besides us. Same condition it was a few minutes ago. Hasn't been touched. Don't see Freddy anywhere. No sign of anyone in this room. Nothing on my infrared sensors either. Doesn't appear to be in this room. Motion. I read motion coming from the bathroom. Was he hiding in the bathtub? Metal, you ready? Let's go. Freddy's bathroom.
Huh? The bathtub is empty. That thing was filled with water just a few minutes ago.
I read motion. This room.
Damn! Where is he?
Gillian, behind you.
Gillian, aim at Freddy using the mirror. I shoot myself. I've had it. Gillian! Oh.
That was close. You're lucky I was here to save your skin. Who are you?
Who's this, B.A.?
Me? Random Hajil. Bounty
Random.
Bounty hunter?
Yes, Gillian, a bounty hunter. As the junker profession is so dangerous, their numbers have fallen dramatically over the past few years. As a result, the government decided to put a price on Snatcher's heads in order to encourage private citizens to cooperate in the effort to track them down. Naturally, these bounty hunters must register with the authorities.
You said your name's Random, right? What did you do? Follow me here?
Austin Random.
Yeah, you got it. Investigations aren't my style. You track them down, I take them out.
You have the legal obligation to state your bounty hunter registration number. Please do so now, immediately.
BH75001 Random Hajil. That's RANDOMHAJILE.
BH75001 Random Hajil. That's confirmed. I officially recognize you as a legal bounty hunter. Wow. Gillian, records indicate that he has already disposed of 3 snatchers just this month. Counting Freddy,
Wow.
that makes 4.
4? I've been at this a lot longer than you have. Just relax, rookie. So, Junker Boy, let me give you a little tip. You might already know, but Snatcher's weak point is their artificial skin. If they sit out in the sun too long, they get cancer. That's why they set up a hospital to treat this little problem of theirs. You find it, you can take them out, roots and all.
Where did you get all your information? Wait a sec. You stole it from Gibson, didn't you?
That's not really important. But now that Gibson's out of the picture, I need you to get busy.
I track him down and you junk him. Is that the idea?
Anyhow, it seems Gibson found that hospital. He must have left behind some information about it.
What do you mean, seems? Don't you know anything about it?
Hey, investigations are your job, right?
I owe you one, Random.
Yeah, I'll get it out of you later. See ya, Junker Boy.
I feel like I've heard this guy's name somewhere in this game, probably.
A Snatcher-controlled hospital, eh? There's bound to be more than a few of them in there.
Act 1. The end. Good work, team. Let's save an investigation up to this point. Sure. What? Season 1 is over. Season 2. Slot 2.
Okay, let's
Have
try
we?
to sort all
I don't
this
think we did
out.
anything.
Metal Gear, would you mind helping out?
Not at all. Now projecting
Metal
recorded
Gear.
video images.
Back to the banana sofa.
Gibson calls in and you two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M District. But when you arrived, Gibson had already been killed by someone, or something at the factory. From hair and skin samples recovered from his body, you determined that the perpetrators were 2 snatchers, 1 male and 1 female. In addition, from a floppy disk containing notes from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that snatchers have a crucial defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak point. And this weak point is a key difference between them and real humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays. Long-term exposure causes it to become cancerous, a form of melanoma. This severely limits the places and times that they can operate to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night. And it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out. And that's why they use plenty of sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have located a hospital used for this very purpose. In an effort to determine where Gibson had been investigating, you analyzed his stomach contents, found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven. Isabella Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was trying to track down. You then ran this montage through the city's databank using Jordan, and that gave you two suspects, Ivan Rodriguez and Freddie Nielsen. But from the condition of Ivan's skin, you determined that there was no possibility he could be a snatcher. There was no evidence at all of melanoma. But as he was in possession of liquid sky, you turned him over to narcotics. Following that, a search of Freddie Nielsen's home turned up large quantities of sunscreen. Nielsen's wife, Lisa Nielsen, turns out to be a snatcher, and you dispose of her. And you confirm that the skin cells found under Gibson's nails were from Lisa. Freddie Nielsen also turns out to be a snatcher, and you dispose of him as well. The hair sample that was found in Gibson's hand is confirmed as being from Freddie. So you are able to determine that these two snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson.
Dracula, not Freddy. Thank you for that. Previously on. Oh, still going.
But then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, Seed, Random Hajil. An investigation uncovers that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false. So who is this guy? Friend or foe?
What about the bank account he was having his bounty deposited into?
It was a common account used for paying bounty, and the funds were retransferred from there. We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Metal. And now for the real fun. The hospital that Gibson had tracked down. If we can hit that, we may be able to shut down this snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, Little John's memory might provide us with an important lead.
That's right. If we're lucky, there may be something left that we can work with. Navigators record everything their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see how he's doing. Seed, I'm counting on you to find this hospital.
Man. Where's the skip button for previously on what you just played? Alright. Look, couch. Oh. Thinking about that picture. Watch it, Seed. Don't just search people recklessly like that. If I was a snatcher, I would have killed you long ago. It's not possible, is it? That's how they work. Breaking down people's trust in each other. Be careful. Ooh. Very shady character, but he doesn't seem to be working against us. True. Oh. Stuff's gone. I still have this chess piece. So I forgot what this chess piece is supposed to mean, have we? Really had nothing to do with that incident with Freddy. It has something to do with the hospital that Gibson found. Stuck in my chair. Where are we going? I would like to go to the engineering room. This is engineering.
About time you got here, Gillian. I've got Little John's memory all ready for you.
Well, we able to get anything from it?
Just relax. I'll put it on the monitor for you now. I'm afraid it was almost completely destroyed beyond recovery. Those snatchers, they sure do a thorough job.
What do you mean? Wasn't there anything left?
Like I said, just relax. I was able to get one video image out of it. I don't have the slightest what this is, but it's definitely got something to do with Jean's investigation. This is it.
Olene. I've seen that word before.
So, Gillian, do you have any idea what this is?
Hospital Olene? This is almost certainly the Snatcher-controlled hospital that Gibson was looking for.
You ought to run the name through Jordan, but if that hospital is not legit, the data won't mean anything. This city is packed with unregistered hospitals.
The sign in this picture looks curved. This word Olean might continue past the edge of the image.
I've stored this image. You can view it at any time. Just use the graphic memory command in the possessions menu.
I feel like I've seen that word here in this game before. Somewhere. Oh, not what I wanted to look at. Or look at the poster. Tell me about your feelings. Harry, I'm afraid I can't feel Phil Gibson's shoes. I don't talk to guys who say wimpy things like that. Harry. Definitely no mistake about Little John's memory. This hospital exists. You can bet your life on that. Heard he's really good. I already put down at least 3 of them, but I still don't get along with those types. I thought that these blasters were the only things that could take out a Snatcher. In theory, that's right. Standard ray gun just isn't strong enough. Still, if you modify a standard ray gun to focus its energy much better than usual, you never know. That would make it that much harder to hit your target, right? That's right. In other words, Strand was one heck of a shot. Normally, that just doesn't work. Whoa. Hey, look at my chess piece. That's a chess piece. It's queen, isn't it? Let's go to Gillian. What? Harry suggested we check the hospital using the Jordan system, but Jordan system doesn't offer a hospital search function. Really? Why don't we ask Napoleon? Cannot execute request. Guess there's no data on him in Alpha 1, That's his real name, and there's no data on him in Alpha 1. Must be some kind of drifter or illegal immigrant. Uh, 3, 9. I really should have it memorized by now. 395644. 395644. I wrote down some face things. That's about it. I think that's the only thing I've written. It's on this note card that just says what previously it just said buy controllers. What? You again? What do you want? More information? That's right, I need your help. Why don't we get the password out of the way first? The revolution... Rain. The revolution... Rain? Surely my previous answer will work. Oh. What? That's totally wrong. The revolution has ended, right? Is ended. Is ended. I already forgot. 395644. Yeah, surely Hideo Kojima wouldn't do something like make you, like, walk all the way back to the computer room to look up the answer. Surely. That's never something he would do. Alright, you pass. But we can't talk on the video phone. Meet you in the usuals. I'm going to... wherever that was. Alright, the reception area. Hey. Mika, I think I'm finally getting used to being a junker. Yes, I think you're cut out for this work, Gillian. Mika, what do you think of guys who have lost their memories? Sort of mysterious and romantic. But I'm sure it's really hard to live without any memories. Just forge new memories. I've always wondered about this, but how did someone like you end up as a junker? It's a tough question. I'm sure it's for the same reasons as you and Harry. Kobe is a surprising town. Nobody's going about their lives so frantically. Everybody's going about whatever. Know what you mean. Some people call this city a dump, but it seems so much more alive to me than other places. Why would you use why would you use those emojis when there's clearly not a picnic? Ask about random. Bounty hunter, eh? Can you trust people like that? Sounds really fake, like someone out of a novel, you know? Lean, huh? Never heard of any hospital like that. Sure, it's on the island, right? Want to search me? Does this work? Or play? Sorry about that. I said some things I shouldn't have. What's wrong, Gillian? You look depressed. Is your investigation not going well? Where shall we go? Anton something. Oh, wow. Dang, that one place is gone. Where I bought the mask. Alright, now heading for Alton Plaza. We've arrived at Alton Plaza. I would like to leave. Is that Santa? I wonder if Napoleon is here. I've seen like exactly one screenshot of this game. I'll just leave it at that. That was a busy year-end. Shoppers are milling about everywhere. It doesn't appear that they're too worried about the Snatcher problem. No suspicious types in this area. Yeah, but there could be a Snatcher among them, you know. That's true, but it is too frightening to think about. Yeah, there's literally a suspicious guy right there. There's the sales have got the whole area seething. Nobody seems too worried about the risk of snatchers. Can't live your whole life just afraid of everything. Christmas everywhere you look. Even Santa Claus is here. Well, I'll try it after we talk to Santa Claus. And dressed Santa Claus is heading out tissues as an advertisement. Oh, that's Santa Claus. What's wrong? Nothing. Probably just my imagination. Shall we check him out? Yes. Call his phone number, though. What number shall I dial? 078 1234 757. Not in service.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JTNT Neo Kobe.
It lets me type in the whole number, so... Check out this Santa. Let's go.
Wait a minute. You're no Santa.
How'd you guess?
What are you doing in that outfit?
What are you talking about? Ugh, I'm quitting this job. It's too dangerous. Somebody's after me. I'm gonna end up dead, just like Gibson.
Need some information about underground hospitals. Besides all the legal hospitals, there are scores of those underground places all over the city. You'll never be able to find them all. Olean Hospital. Don't be touching me. Oh, For that, I want to take care of business. I just... Damn, take it. Hee thanks a bundle. May not be the one you're looking for, but I know an Olean Hospital. Got a cold there, Napoleon? Kind of allergy, I guess. Always get this way in the winter. Allergen that only operates in the winter. That could be Snow 9, you know. You can always pick up the traces of Snow 9 whenever Snatchers appear. It's the sneezing, it just goes on and on. Man-made strain that was developed by the military years ago as a defensive weapon to help protect bases and the like. Wasn't all of it disposed of long ago? Yes, but I hear talk that somebody started cultivating it again about 3 years ago. 3 years ago? That's about the same time the Snatchers first appeared. Not doing this for fun, you know. You're going to have to do a little better than that. Greedy as ever, eh? Take it. Thank you very much. Not too much about it, but it's over in the RF district. Why don't you go check it out? Why don't you just go ahead and tell us who you really are, Napoleon? Nah, us informers are easier to get along with if you don't know who we really are. Traditional Santa Claus costume. Dragon suit, which says Rick Bakery Productions. Same place which makes those Outer Heaven masks. Sounds pretty bad. And the stuff grows back quickly even after it's cleaned out. The areas it grows in are off limits. The wind brings it right into the city. Oh, why don't you go check it out? No matter how many times you show it to me, I still don't know anymore. Wait a second, you might be able to learn something about those illicit operations by checking up on pharmaceutical orders. After all, almost all the drugs used on the island are manufactured here as well. That's right, all the pharmaceuticals on the island are distributed or manufactured by Kobe Pharmaceuticals. Kobe Pharmaceuticals, eh? That's where Jamie works. Jamie. Oh, that's our, like, wife. Jamie keeps track of records of shipments of pharmaceuticals throughout the island. She might be able to find something out. That's right, let's call her and ask later on.
Alright, I've had it. Don't call me anymore, okay?
Wait a minute, Napoleon. I'll keep any snatchers off your back.
They're after both of us. You better worry about watching your own back. Oh, by the way, here. A little Christmas present for you.
What? Tissues?
See ya. Merry Christmas.
Well, now he's gone.
No surprise there. He's got plenty of reason to be scared. Besides, I got the information I needed.
There's an advertisement on the back of that pack of tissues.
This is an ad for outer heaven. Just how many different jobs does that guy have?
What was that noise? Let's see. The love line's still in here, but all the other places aren't. 393444444. 393444444. Oh my god. No, it's got a stick. It's a mask.
Bet I surprised you, huh?
JK.
Don't worry, this is just a tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to scare you.
391009. Really had me for a moment there. Since when did she start pulling practical jokes like this? Or that message is a strategy of hers to deal with your troublesome calling. So what is that supposed to mean, Metal? There's no need to be embarrassed, Gillian. Fully aware that Jamie has snatched your heart. What does that even mean? What number should I dial? 391-009.
Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs, can I help you? Huh? Oh, it's you, Gillian. What's going on?
Sorry about that. I mean, being on duty and all. Hang up. Amy, you really look good in white. Think so? Talk about your feelings. Jamie, this is something I've learned since we split up. But my memories of our time together aren't coming back. My feelings of our time together never left. Jillian. Give me that message on your answer machine. Wasn't that going a bit too far? Did I scare you? You bet you did. Were you worried? Yes, I was worried. How worried? How worried? Well, really worried, you know? Good. When you cut the jokes like that, Snatchers ever actually got their hands on you, I don't even want to think about it as a joke. Okay, Gillian. Thank you, Nearm. Also, I see Sangria has shown up. Did you set an alarm? Just in case I play Minecraft again? Amy, I've learned that the Snatchers have taken over a hospital somewhere on the island. I need your help in investigating this. All you have to do is ask, Gillian. I'll do anything to help out. UV Therapy Hospital. Snatchers require a hospital which has facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure. Do you have any ideas about that? Well, having facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure is nothing rare. We'll keep records here on the hospitals of the island. I'll take a look at those. Don't get your hopes up. If it's a black marketplace running on its own, we probably won't have anything on it at all. What item do you need? Legs. How's your memory doing? Any sign it might be coming back? Somehow I feel like maybe I've always been doing this job. I seem to remember wearing white. Can you recall anything, Gillian? Jamie and white. Afraid not. Nothing. Look. Lean, I think I've heard of that. I think it might be a hospital on the island. Almost all the development and administration of pharmaceuticals on the island takes place here. Don't worry, if I figure anything out, I'll give you a call. Now I've got a reason to talk to you again sometime. You silly, you don't have to have a reason to talk to me. You know, No, I'm sorry. What does any of this mean? Did I gain any knowledge? I don't know that I gained anything. It's nice talking to you, Jamie. Bye for now. If I find anything out about the hospital, I'll give you a call. Thanks. I really need your help on this one. Talk to you later, Jillian. I gained a lovely conversation with my wife. I don't even like her. Where's the front desk girl? Olean Hospital. Hospital Olean. We've arrived at the hospital. Alright, here's what we're doing. Stopping right here. We're on question 97 out of 100 for trivia. And this seems like new place, new thing, new whatever. This also doesn't look like the hospital from the photograph. What's post-trivia? We'll find out. In the meantime, this seems like a good place to stop, because it gives me somewhere to go from next time. Thank you all for watching Snatcher.